Hello everyone, Lightning Devil back, and just want to greet you. Happy Halloween. Well, in some other areas, they're still having Halloween. We're done yesterday. Yes, and first and foremost, before I start with this another tutorial video, I just want to say hope everyone's okay, stay safe, and be prepared since tomorrow Queenie will be coming, and to those areas who will be heavily affected, I hope not, but just in case, be prepared. Do whatever necessary stuff you need to do, just in case if there will be any power failure and those other stuff that happens when there's typhoons and storms, whatnot. So okay. Now, first, since I'm just going to do a rundown on each mode. I'm not gonna go into detail on that for newbies, and especially for those who have no idea. Since I saw someone in the group earlier, if I'm not mistaken, who's asking for help on how to play this game. So, first and foremost, King of Fighters All Star is a beat 'em up game. Some other people confuse it with fighting games, but I mean, it has fighting in it, but it's not technically a fighting game. It's a beat 'em up. If you're familiar with games like Final Fight, Streets of Rage, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, Captain Commando, but those type of games, those are beat 'em ups, where you run around from point A to point B, beat up enemies, and at the final part of that stage, there's a boss that you need to beat. Now, okay. First, how to play. I believe if it's your first time installing King of Fighters All Star, there's a brief tutorial on the basics on how to play this game. And I believe it's not just your first time. If you uninstall the game and reinstall it in the future, you still get that same tutorial. It's I believe that's in Regal's 94 stage, and you have Kyo there, and I'll give you a brief basic tutorial. But okay, so I'm gonna go on to story mode. Just gonna pick any stage, since I'll just be doing a brief tutorial. Well, I'm not sure if it's gonna be brief since there's a lot of modes. I'm gonna use my main team, Hellspawn. Okay, just one moment.
Ready, fight!
So I'm gonna get rid of this first. Okay. So I'm using a controller since playing on PC. But for those playing on their mobile phone, see this one here? This joystick? This is your move button. So up moves up. Of course, down moves down. Left, of course, you run to the left. Right runs to the right. And here you see these buttons here. So this one is your dodge button. See? Dodge, or not dodge. In KOF it's called roll. The dodge button is different. If you're familiar with 94 and 95, the dodge is the character just standing in place and does a dodge animation. And if you time it correctly, the attack misses them. So this is your roll or evade. This one, if you press and hold this button, this is block. Wait, it's not doing it since I believe you can't do it with the mouse. So this is what would normally happen if you press and hold block. So that's your guard. And you can guard all sorts of attacks here, except supers. I mean this one. If your opponent uses this, you cannot guard it. Unlike in fighting games where you can. Unless if it's a grab super, of course. Now, this one is your attack button. Wait, since there's no opponent, if you press the attack button, it'll take you forward. Wait, what did I do? See? First, this is your attack button. This one right here is your first skill. So once you use a skill, it uses one of their special moves from the game. And this is your second skill, same. So after you use a skill, it has a cooldown. But you can equip cards, option cards, that reduces cooldown, and especially for balance and attack types, go-to option card is the Maxima card. Forgot what it's called. Retreat something. Strategic retreat. This one is your third skill. Let me just get rid of this. Okay. Oh wait, it's a boss. So this one's your super. This one right here. So for most, or for bronze, most silver characters, and most, most characters, you have 5 PGs, or that's your power gauge. Let me just go back into story mode. Because it advanced, I wasn't supposed to beat the stage. And just get rid of this real quick. Okay, so where was I? This is your super. So normally this is a 5cc here. This is your life bar. So if this is depleted, or if it becomes empty, you're dead. This is your super bar, or as they call it in KOF, supers, or originally it was called DM, desperation moves. So this is your super bar. See there are 5 bars there, and it's commonly known as 5 PG. So once you reach 5 and you have a special card equipped, you can use this one, which is your super. I highly suggest you only use this during boss fights, unless if it's modes like RHD or Hall of Elements, or any mode that is time limit, so you can use that to stop time. Just like in the KOF fighting games itself, if you use supers, it will stop the time, and wait, yes, it will stop time, and your enemies will pause. Only you can move, but that only started from 97 and above. From 96 below, even you use a super, time doesn't stop, and your enemies can still move. This one is what you call default finisher, and this is done if you press that. The animation varies, and also if you use any of these two, you cannot use for example, use your default finisher. You cannot use your super, so you have to wait until the cooldown finishes, so you can use that for your default finisher. And for default finisher, you're only required 3 bars, so if you fill out the 3rd bar, you can use that. And what else? Also, for some characters have special cards that are what they call as 3 PG SPs, where it only requires 3 bars for you to use that certain super. Now this one here, if you're new to the game, if you're just starting, so you will not see this yet. You will only, this is called the awakening skill. So if you press that, your character will get this transparent wings thingy, and the cooldown for your skill will be very quick, so you can use them in rotation like this. Wait, and it's only for a couple of seconds. So once it runs out, you will have to wait for this timer here to count. You wait for this countdown to finish in order for you to use your awakening skill again. This one also, you will not see this if you're just new to the game. This is only for EX characters. But, I'm not gonna do all that right now, since I'm just gonna talk about the basics. So this one is your striker, and the striker attack. It could be an attack, it could be a buff, or it could be a heal, depending on the striker skill of the character that you equip as a striker. So this two right here, since you form a team of 3 fighters, this is your unused fighters, and if you press on any of these two, they'll tag to that fighter, and you have to wait a couple of seconds before you can tag back to that other fighter. So yes, this one is the supporter icon. So during your team formation in the team formation screen, the game will ask you to pick a supporter. So if it also this one normally it will be a higher level, should be higher level than your character, and I believe you only get this if you already have friends in the game. So the supporter varies because they're not available all the time, they're random. And I also suggest that you use these supporters during boss fights, especially in story mode or other modes. What else? This one right here, that's manual, means you're the one who's in charge. You control your characters, and if you press that once, it'll switch to semi-auto. So you can still control the character, but if you don't do anything, the character will move by itself, or the fighter will move by itself. And normally, for what I don't like about the AI is once your super is filled, they will automatically use it. Same goes with whatever striker and you have available and your awakening skill. So, and since I normally save that for boss fights, and this one is full auto. I believe this this one is I think more aggressive, but this is only recommended if you're doing something, if you're just like farming for stuff, like we say grinding for points for your epic quest, then just do that. But if you're available, if you're holding your phone per se, or if you're in front of your PC, then I highly suggest just do manual, since the AI is, let's say, dumb sometimes. So for story mode, your main goal is, let me go back, let me just also forgot to mention, if you press the pause button on the upper left part, you can either go to your settings if you want to change something there. If tap out means give up, you quit this stage. Continue means you resume. Retry is if you click on this one, you'll restart from the beginning of the stage. So I'm just gonna go tap out.
You lose.
These are your basics. So I'm just gonna go back. Story in general is your main goal here is to beat or clear all this chapters, and normally it stops at chapter 10, and that's where you fight the final boss of that specific KOF game. Like this one, I'm currently at KF 96, not 96, 97, and your final boss here will be Owachi, since he is the final boss of the game. So you just need to beat this one. Also, if you want to get more rubies, I've already talked about this on my farming rubies video. So you just need to get 3 stars per episode, and These are the instructions on how you will be able to get those stars. Also, if you click this magnifying glass icon, not only will you see what is required to get that star, you'll also see the possible rewards that you might get. Since it's random, you can get any combination of these rewards, but it's not guaranteed that you'll get this one or this one, that one, that one. It's just random. So yes, and if you were able to complete all 3 stars, then you get more rubies. And you also get to open, if you complete every single, if you get all stars and the entire series, you get to open these boxes where you get rewards too, but I can no longer view them. So that's what story mode is for. Epic Quest is an original story. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. Story mode is based on the actual stories from KF94 up to, I believe the last story mode we have is 2002, with a twist. Since the main character here is an original character made for this game, which we don't know who the character's name is. Looks like you are the main character of this game, so that's why you can name it however you want. And he's accompanied by one of the, I forgot what they're called, like Noah, Kaya, and there are other characters too in the mix. But Epic Quest is an original story, so this one currently we have 3 episodes for this one. Episode 0 being the easiest at the moment. So it's basically similar to story mode, but harder. Yes, why harder? A story mode, you can just play it only once. You just need to power up your characters to meet the required CP. For Epic Quest, yes, it's kind of similar, but it takes way longer. Just not your simple power-ups or meeting the required CP. You have to you have to grind for this stat buffs, the attack, defense, and HP. Strategy buff is not that important for me. As long as you meet these 3, you meet the CP. Or if you have powerful fighters such as SSBS and EX fighters, it doesn't matter. Even if you don't meet the CP, as long as you're well equipped and you've powered up your cards and your fighters, or especially if you have awakened them, then this will be a breeze. So I'm just gonna show an example. So like story mode gives you out rubies. Also get this reward, any of these rewards, combination of these rewards, and I'm just gonna show you a sample. It's the same as your story mode. You go from point A to point B to point C and all that until you reach the boss. Same goes, you also have your wait, you don't have supporter. This one doesn't have a supporter, so you only have your striker and your fighters. And get rid of that first. So same. Think of it as an advanced story mode without supporters. So I'm gonna go back.
You lose.
Also from Epic Quest, you get the boss characters here, but the ones that you get are the nerfed versions. So for this one, the boss in this chapter is NV Mary. So you'll get her by doing basic missions, if I'm not mistaken. How do I... Let's see, it says clear basic mission 6-1. So you get Mary and you get her. You also get a 3PG for Mary. This works for all versions of Blue Mary. By doing... I forgot which mission that was. I think it's under basic mission. Let me just double check. I forgot where. Well, I think it's not on this one. You get it on the final chapter, the one with the bosses, with only the bosses, no story mode or whatsoever. And yeah, this is just similar to your story mode. Also, when playing Epic Quest, you earn your final tickets, episode 0 final tickets, because this is required in order for you to play the boss stages of Epic Quest. And in order for you to get that, you will need to do this mission. It's under daily. This one, the defeat Envy Mary. I'm not sure why it's Marie. It's Mary. But hey, nobody's perfect. So, defeat Envy Mary 2 times, meaning you have to beat this mission 2 times in order for you to get one final ticket. So what I suggest is just keep doing this daily. The important ones that you need to do daily are these ones. This one is not so important unless you need souls to limit break any of these 4 bosses. Then, what else? Also, for unlike story mode, Epic Quest and also Rush Dungeon has this bonus reward characters. So if you have these following characters, you can either use them or just equip them as your strikers, and you get bonus amounts for your rewards. Also, they give you certain buffs, I think. Item gain rate. Oh no, just item gain rate. So just bonus item rewards. Now, episode 0 has 4 chapters. You have Envy Mary, Greed Rugal, Wrath Chizuru, and Mecha Gainets. And final chapter is this is what I'm talking about, all 4 bosses, where you're required to, right now I don't have any final tickets since I've used them. So you cannot play this mode without, or you can play this mode still without, but it's not advisable since it you spend 100 rubies per play. So not advisable since we're all saving rubies and not aiming to waste them. But I think this is where you get their 3 PGs. Wait, it's under episode mission. Or was it under? No, under daily. This daily mission, if you do this, you'll get shards, which you can use to buy memories for this bosses and the exchange Epic Quest exchange shop, and you need 300 of these shards. So if you clear this once daily, you get 30 shard for that corresponding boss. So say Mary, so you need 300, 10 if I'm not mistaken. You have to play this 10 times, and you can only get this 1 time per day. Again, I suck at math. So here, this is where you get their 3 PGs. And it says you need to clear basic mission 8-2. Wait, where's 8-2? Basic mission 8-2. Wait, basic mission. It's still under episode mission. This one, basic mission. See, this one 8-11. So that's, say this one for example, 8-2. This is 8-2. Mission 8, number 2. And in order for you to get the 3 PG, this is very useful, especially if you don't have the BS gain, it's 3 PG. So clear 5-4 within 300 seconds. I can see it. So meaning you have to beat the boss within 300 seconds or less. Oh yes, this means auto clear excluded. So using skip tickets, if you use skip ticket, this will not count. You will have to do this manually, or you can do this with auto battle, but not skip it. But then you also earn topazes here, where you can buy stuff under Topaz shop, and they're only worth item worth spending your topazes there for me is the unpair kit. If you want to say remove or move your imprint stones to different character. So yeah, again, epic quest is the same as your story mode. Episode 1, same. You get these 3 bosses and their 3 PG, respective 3 PGs. Episode 2, you get this. This one is quite different from episode 0 and 1 since you cannot just play it and reach the boss normally. You have there's a requirement in order, even though if you've cleared say all the chapters except the boss fight, the final boss fight, the game will ask you to, if let's say you haven't met a requirement to face maxima, it will ask you to reach a certain amount of your total CP, meaning the total. If you combine all 3 stat buffs, then wait, what am I saying? There's a good example here. 0. C says you must be at level 40. That doesn't mean you have to reach level 40 per stat. But if you combine all 3 of them and if you reach level 40 or more, then you'll be able to play this one. And this one's way harder than the previous episodes as well. And also, I forgot to mention for Epic Quest, the safe, and whatever episode you use, you only get to play the first chapter. So if you cleared all chapters or episodes in this one, then the second chapter unlocks. Since I haven't reached the required stat buff level for zeros, I haven't unlocked Ignis, and same if you clear once you have unlocked Ignis's chapter and cleared all of it, you will unlock the final boss stage, chapter 4. But enough of that, since there's still a lot of modes to cover. Okay, next. I'm just gonna talk this about real quick since I've already explained this on my how to power up your fighters video. So when you start, your fighter starts at level 1, and I no longer have a character level 1 since I've maxed out my fighters to 90 and above. So I'm gonna give you an example here. So you level up by either playing story mode, you gain experience points, but that takes ages or forever to level up. So I don't, have I said, this is your level up here. So you need this. You get this experience capsules from various modes, but there is a certain mode that you're guaranteed to get this experience capsules, and that will be your power up dungeon, which is just go here, this one, dungeon, go to power up dungeon, and here XP dungeon. So this one starts at easy, and last final difficulty will be inferno. So you start easy, just keep doing that, and just farm for those XP capsules, and just keep on leveling your fighter. But it's not as simple as just leveling your fighter. So I'm gonna go with an unawakened fighter. So after leveling up, this one is for to level up your character. This one, character's level. These capsules though, this is your what do you call that capsule? It's like it's for your stats, experience capsules. So you use one of this and you get an additional stat for your HP. Green is HP, attack is red, and defense is blue. So use that. But since you don't get a lot of these that much unless with certain events or if you're lucky from mystery boxes. So what they suggest is you only use this to the fighters, to your main fighters. And if you've maxed them out, then you can use it to any fighter that you like or you're using. Then if you've done it for all the characters that you're using, or all the characters, or all your favorite characters, then you can do the same for the rest of the characters if you want. Now, you can also get this from various modes or from mystery boxes and whatnot. Next, this one shows Awaken. When you start, this will not show as Awaken, but it will show as Evolve. Because your character's initial level cap is level 25. So in order for you to reach level 30 and above, you will need to evolve your fighter. And say if you press this one here, evolve, there will be souls, those element souls. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Sample of those element souls. Wait, where is it? Here. No, not here. Where did I see that? I'm not sure if I can still. I believe you can still see it. Here. I can no longer see it since all my fighters are at 90. But for those below level 90, you can still see that under Evolve. And I'm gonna show an example of that. Not this one. Not this one either. Leave. Wait, Hall of Elements. This one. You get purple, red, green, blue, yellow. You need this for. Oh wait, no, not that. That's for limit breaking. For evolving your characters, the one you need to go to is Fighter Evolution. This one, Evolution Dungeon. So you need this. These are for cards, evolving your cards if I'm not mistaken, and this one's for the fighters. Just need to play this. Also starts from easy and ends in expert. Back then, this was separated into 5 elements. Now you only have 1. And you get. No, wait. Is it? Yes. Back then you have like green, red, blue, example, and they have different bosses as well. Not no. My favorite boss here was the female ninja. For reasons. Power up dungeon. So yes, since we're already here, I'm just gonna talk about so. XP dungeon is where you farm XP capsules for leveling up. Core dungeon is where you farm materials for your cores so that you can unlock them. Battle card dungeon is where you farm materials for leveling up your battle cards level and skills. And this is where also you farm materials for transcending them once you have transcended your cards. You for this one, I'm just gonna check on the rewards. So you will get this rewards like just disregard this one. This is since this is only for the Halloween event, but you can also get this one for the Lady Chin and Athena gift event. But for normally you only get any of these if you're lucky. So you get skill rate up. This one's for option, I think, and used for enhancing or leveling up. Yes, option cards. This one's for SP cards. They have the same purpose, and this one's for set cards. This one is a higher level type of these, so you need that. This one I believe is for. This is used for transcending 5-star cards or your gold border cards. This one is used for transcending 6-star cards and your purple border cards. So since your card's maximum level or level cap is level 30, Once you reach level 30, you can no longer level up your card, so you need to transcend them by using any of this, depending on the card. You get this level 4 or 4-star set cards can be used for transcending as well. This one is your placeholder for your special or super. Let's say if you get a character and you don't have their, you're one of those unfortunate ones who don't have or didn't get lucky in pulling for their cards, you can use this one. And this one is depending on the elements. So purple for purple fighters, blue for blue fighters, red for red fighters, and so on and so forth. This one, I forgot what's the use for this one. I don't remember using this one. Oh, this one's your placeholder for your, or you can say a proxy or substitute for your option cards. If, let's say, you don't have enough option cards to equip on your fighters. Now, these are your gold border option cards. Its skills or effects vary depending on the card. This is the card that I was referring to earlier, Strategic Retreat. This is good for reducing your cooldown time for your skills. This is for attack, good for attack and balance fighters, and for defense fighters, this one, Unreal Peace. Yes. Also, if you happen to get this card, then you're pretty lucky, since this card is pretty good for characters that has burn and darkness. This quite helped my soul bad guy during the Guilty Gear Tower challenge. Another one, this one, you have various option cards. You have either increases the elements, whatever element the fighter has, like burn, chill, darkness, bleed. You also have option cards that helps you gain more gold in the gold dungeon. Like this one, for example, you should see this increases gold gain by 1% when clearing the stage. It says 1%, but if you level up your skills, that percentage goes up. Same goes with this one, since its first skill says increases HP by 2.3%. The amount or the percentage amount will go up as long as you level up your cards. So after that, these are your set cards. You need to form or to complete all 3 of them in order for them to be effective. And you also have a placeholder for your set cards. I don't know if I can still see that. This one's for your super placeholder or your proxy for your supers if you don't SP for that character. I don't think those no longer exist. The proxies for your set cards back then, there was. This is basically where you farm for stuff to level up your cards. Gold Dungeon. This is where you farm to gain more gold. Starts at easy and max is at Inferno for difficulty. This right here is gold. You need this for, like, if you level up your cards or if you evolve your fighter. Almost everything that you do to upgrade something in the game requires gold. And there are certain characters that increases the percentage of the amount of gold that you gain. Like for this one, I have my gold team. This one. This characters, you would be able to know if which character gives you more gold in Gold Dungeon by checking their profile, if I'm not mistaken. Where was it? One moment. I forgot where to see. Should be. Wait. Huh? Wait, stat details. Nope. Core effects. Oh, I forgot. Here, you can see that through here, under relation. So let's say you're using Sakura Festival Hinako here, and it shows here that if you use Robert 97 as your striker, increases all team members' gold gain by 12% in clearing stage, and all that. Same, I believe, does Hinako increase gold? But that effect varies on whichever fighter they're paired with, if I'm not mistaken. Let's say Hinaka. Why am I even using that? Okay, I'm gonna check the other fighter here. Wait. For that, you should be able to see somewhere, or to know, aside from the relation section. I totally forgot where you could see it. But you can search for guides still for which characters to use in Gold Dungeon. I'd say I'm gonna give you an example of this one. So mostly it's under the ones that under relation. So like example, if you have these fighters, just you can also just use this team, mix and match, whichever one you like to use, since they give this characters gives you more gold. So your main objective here is just to play stage and defeat enemies, and there's no boss in gold dungeons, but like here it says obtain 200,000 gold or more in order for you to get this star. So like story mode in Epic Quest, you also have stars and gives you rubies. So just keep on, if you're low on gold, just keep on playing this mode. Now, Hall of Elements is, I believe we've discussed about this before. This is where you farm for any of these items. This tier 6 and tier 7 mystery boxes. So if you check that, you get memories for your fighters. These are the possible memories that you get. You get this fest memories that they're like 1 in a million chance. Yeah, normally you get our favorite, the bronze and silver memories. My god, I'm sick and tired of seeing Choi Chang-chin's faces. You also get tier 5 and tier 6 spirit points, so just the same as the other modes, it's random. You get enemies. You also get hammers here. I saw someone earlier in the group asking where to get enhancement hammers. This is one of the modes, but it's not a guarantee. It's random, so if you're lucky, you might get this or this. You also get element soul here, depending on the element of the boss that you chose. You get also XP capsules here, or this one. You get skip tickets, then you get also element souls for your KOF characters. This is for KOF characters, and AS is for all-star characters. Those ones that has, let me just check. Like this one. If it's like a specific year or a specific number, that means that it's a KOF character. And for if you see this AS logo, that means that's an all-star character. So you use the corresponding soul I showed you earlier to limit break any of these fighters. If you can only use that if you run out of your character's specific souls. The main objective here is mainly to get element souls, and also this coin right here. Wait, how do I see that again? this one, memory coin. You need to farm this from all of elements in order for you to buy memories from the exchange shop. I just purchased Leona's memory earlier since I need to chain shop her. I need to make her 2EX. I only need one more memory, so I'm either if I get lucky from pulls or wait for her memory to show up in the shop again. And yeah, you have 5 fest memories, 1 per element, so that's purple, blue, red, green, and yellow. You also get the same for gold borders. It costs 1,000 coins less than your fest memories, but right now your priority should be saving coins to buy and whatever memory is available, or whatever memory you need that is available rather. So, and this one also I've mentioned it before. This one same with your story mode and whatnot, where you also have mini missions that gives you stars, yeah, and rubies as well. But this one's way more difficult. So in this mode is only it's only advisable to play this mode if you have very powerful fighters, not necessarily to have an SSBS or EX, since those fighters are rare and only you can only get those during events, except for Epic Quest. But that one requires a lengthy time of grinding. So if you have an awakened fighter, or if I don't think level 90 fighters could reach. Oh wait, as long as you meet the recommended CP for this one. This is by team CP, by the way, not individual, if I'm not mistaken. And this also has a time limit similar to Reviving Hell Dungeon or RHD. Now let's see what else, what other modes we have here. So this is basically Power Up Dungeon, as what its name says. Advent Dungeon. Advent Dungeon, we have the Epic Advent Dungeon, so you'll face some of the bosses from Epic Quest. Right now there are only 3 bosses available that alternates weekly or bi-weekly. So right now we currently have Wrath Chizuru, and you see that it says 5 days streaming, so after 5 days it'll switch to I think Gainit's next. I think Chizuru, Gainit's, then Saisho. Then same with story. For this one, you just play this one in order for you to get. Wait a minute. See, it also requires that one. You just need to clear with all fighters alive, or just to get this epic battle card ticket. This gives you a chance to get the Epic Advent exclusive set cards, which is the Ignis card, the Mr. Big card, and the Sideshow card. And these, you also get this green diamond here, which is a material used to craft those said set cards. You need, I believe, 150 of these to craft one card. I repeat, it's not the entire 3, just one. So that's a total of, you need 450 of these to complete a set. And this black diamond here is used to evolve those set cards, Epic Advent set cards. So, and also don't forget, this one's part of the modes that gives you the Halloween, what do you call this? Halloween gift item, Mystery Box, or Halloween Mystery Box for short. And this one is, unlike Epic Quest, where normally you need a certain element. Let's say Chizuru's element is, was it yellow? Gainit's is purple, I think. Mary is red. Rugal is yellow. Wait, I think Chizuru was yellow. Yes, Gainus was green. So let's say you need to, in order to have an advantage against Wrath Chizuru, you need fighters that are green. Not this one. See, doesn't have any color. So you can use any element as long as you meet the recommended CP, or if you have a very high level or very powerful character, then this won't be much trouble. And here you can go to craft. You can check here. They're here under battle cards. This one, the Ignis set cards. A card I have 24 out of 150. I have 120 for Mr. Big out 50, so I only need this one since I already had these two before. For Saishu, I need 7. Wow, I only have 73. So this is the one that I mentioned earlier. This one, evolution material for this set cards, and you need those gray crystal. This one, you can craft this for evolving your normal battle cards. One moment. Ah! Oh, yun nga. Kasi yung bukas na. Okay, so where was I? Sorry about that. Had a brief intermission. And then next is this one. The Fighter Advent Dungeon. Where I've already mentioned this before in my previous video, where you can farm materials to craft. So currently we have Halloween Yashiro. There are also 3 fighters alternating in this one. Halloween Yashiro, Festival Athena, and Crime Lord or Underground, whatever, Yamazaki. So you also get this one. This one's used to evolve Yashiro exclusively. This Yashiro. So the materials from the evolution dungeon won't work on him. Also have a chance to get a soul dust, get any of these items randomly here, and also gives you the Halloween mystery box. And I've already crafted all. Wait, they can see them here. Oh wait, there's another one I forgot to mention. It's the Ikabe Sentai Rangers. So just do that, and you only have 3 tries per day, unlike before where you have 3 tries per difficulty. So after that, here you have Challenge Dungeon. So this one's only exclusive for special banners and events, or especially collabs. And in order for you to play this one, you need to have the said fighters in the special banner. This one, Daemon's Base, is currently the most hated mode right now because of Netmarble, whatever they did. So in order for you to play this game, you'll need your fighters to be powered up, and I believe you can only use awakened fighters here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yes, if your fighter is not awakened yet, then you cannot play this mode. And you can earn rubies here. Let me see, where's the reward info? I think this is. Wait. Reward info. Well, wait. I'm trying to check where the reward info is. It's not like you get rubies like on every. Here. Check under event. Like every 10 or yes, every 10 stages you get 300 rubies. Exactly this before. And once you reach the final tier, which is 50, you get an generic SS memory. Right now, it's not worth it. It's giving a lot of people, or all the players, headache. I was even amazed that even the whales not able to complete this one right now, and they're all trash talking this mode. Tower of Trials. We mentioned this earlier, before, but I'm just gonna go through it quickly. Before on my ruby farming video, so this is like also a challenge tower, like the ones with Lady Chin Athena. But you can only play this, or you only have 3 tries per stage. If you're able to clear the stage, you move up to the next stage and you get another 3 tries. So let's say if you failed, if you fail to clear the stage 3 times, then you'll no longer be able to play, and will not be also be able to move up to the next challenge. So you'll have to wait for the next reset, or the next daily reset, and gives you various rewards like coins, AP. Also, once you've cleared a floor, you can only play it once. You can no longer replay that floor. So what you can do only during the reset, the next daily reset, is just do an auto clear, and it will skip all the floors that you have cleared, and it will stop at the floor that you have not cleared yet. So yes. Team Relay Dungeon, I mentioned this before. These are bosses where you also gain rubies, one-time rubies. So, I mean, not one-time rubies, permanent rubies, but you only get them one time. It does not reset once you've killed the bosses, any of these bosses. And you also get points or coins in order for you to get Clone Zero. His SP card, by the way, his SP card is 5 BG. And his memory. And other souls like this one, purple element souls, yellow element souls, mystery boxes, lucky box, whatnot. And this only resets every Monday. Next is Team Relay Challenge. It's a more difficult version of Team Relay Dungeon, and only has one boss at a time. So this changes weekly or bi-weekly. You also get rubies by clearing this one. And but this is not these modes are not advisable for newbies unless they're lucky to get and even able to power up. So time attack, you also get rubies for this one. This is it takes you to certain places from story mode where you need to beat this time, required time that you need to beat. So let's say you're starting, so in order for you to get rank D, you need to clear this mission. This is much better. So yes, you need to clear this mission within 2 minutes, and is this 2 minutes and 40 seconds? I think 2 minutes 40 seconds or below, and you get this corresponding rewards. So to get an SS rank, you need to beat it under exactly 1 minute or below. And this refreshes daily. And it has 3 difficulties, which is Novice, Master, and what's that, Expert? Or Veteran. For Novice, you cannot choose, or you cannot use your own fighters. There's a preset fighters that you can pick. So right now you can pick any of these fighters, and they're capped at level 70. So goodbye level 19 awakened fighters for this difficulty. So you just select any of this to form your team. So since I haven't done it, I'm gonna pick Chun-Li. Who else? Oh wait, not you. It's much better. Kusanagi, Chun-Li. Who else? Well, I only use one fighter, so it doesn't matter who the third one is. Just use Diane. You can also pick striker. I don't use strikers, but let me just do that.
いいクンフーだわ。
I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm just picking my strikers so that I'll be set for later. So yes, and here you'll see the ranks, but I really don't care about that. So if you aim to be for the top, you have to beat his clear time, which is 22 seconds. I'm not sure if you can achieve that the legit way or this is a magic way. I'm not sure. 22 seconds, really. Well, I don't really care about it, so don't bother. I don't bother with it. And what happened? Okay. I hate when it does this. Only happens to the PC version. But never mind. Next is your Dungeon of Trials. You also get rubies from this. I've already mentioned this. But for this one, you need to have fighters that is shock, chill. Oh wait, here, chill, shock. I have a mixture of them, but it didn't matter really since I have Street Fighter characters plus this one. But if you don't have, you have to pick fighters and strikers that has chill or shock. And here, yes, you get this one. And same with the Team Relay Dungeon modes. Rubies here, or rewards here are one time. Rubies only. I mean, you still get this reward still where you get random imprint stones or hammers as well here. But it's not a guarantee. You have to be very lucky. And soul dust. All you need to do is just beat the crap out of the spider. This one chapter of fight, as I mentioned, this is like your slick combination of Absolute War and what's that? League match. And once you reach the every 5th stage, instead of using just 3 fighters, it will ask you to add 2 more fighters, since it's like a best of 5 on every 5th stage. Well, no, not best of 5, more like best of 3. But yes. And this is also limited, so see, it shows here season ends in 18 days. So it's still long, still have time to do that. And the final stage is 100. And you need to have an ultra, mega, hyper duper powerful character in order for you to clear that. Yeah, this one's Surviving Hell Dungeon. Same with which mode? Demo Space. You can only use fighters here, the awakened fighters here. I have mentioned this earlier, so it's kind of similar to story mode, minus the story, but with the time limit. So your fighter here can either be KO'd if they die or if they ran out of time. So you have to use very powerful fighters here. Not just awakened fighters, but very powerful fighters. So you have to experiment or build your fighters carefully and properly in order for you to clear this out fast. And unlike your story mode in Epic Quest, this one has restrictions, like this one. This, for example, here. It says it has a certain awaken level. This is not per character, by the way. For this one, for example, says if level is lower than 61. But it really depends, because some characters have dots or damage over time. Like characters, this one, she has a dot, poison. Chris, I can't remember. I think he has darkness or something. Was it darkness or fear? They don't have. I'm gonna use this one. Akuma has burn and fear at the same time. Ryu has shock. Peace has shock as well. Bison has poison. Chun-Li has chill. Forgot what rocks. Does rock have any? Can't remember. And the other second restriction would be the elements. It says penalties apply to all team members when including fighters that aren't blue. So like this team, for example, I don't have any blue fighter type in this one, or blue element fighter in this one. So if I play the stage, what happens is when I use my skill or my attack, the damage will be reflected back to me. So if your fighter one hits the opponent, you'll die in one hit as well. Or the reflected damage will also kill you in one hit, which is pretty ridiculous. So you have to pay attention to these two right here. Two restrictions. And in RHD, clear reward, you get experience capsules, awakened experience capsules, and gold. Also get rubies one time. And once you've say this one has 6 stages, so once you've cleared that one, you can no longer replay the stage. You move on to the next tier. So I'm currently at tier 61, so you move on to tier 62, and this auto clear right here. I can no longer click it since I already used it earlier. So you can get experience capsules from tier 1 up to tier 61, which is pretty cool. Oh, here, this one. Wait, was it tier? No, not tier 1. But for example, I'm currently at tier 61, so I get experience capsules from tier 60. And it goes on and so forth as you progress. So this one is good for awakened fighters, and if you already have EX fighters that is awakened to A6 or 7, you can get those. Let me go back. Oh, for tier 60 you already get A6. And from tier 61 and above, once you've cleared it, you click auto clear. It's only one time daily, so you get tier 6 and tier 7 capsules for leveling up your EX fighters. What else? That's it for challenge dungeon. Of course, soul quest. I'm just gonna go there. So this is a mode where you can farm for souls for limit breaking your characters, and has 3 difficulties, and also has mini missions where you get stars with corresponding rubies. This one is not that much of a trouble nowadays compared to when KLFAS Global started. So, and once you've reached max or level 90 for your fighter, it will say max. And if you've like this light purple one, and if you've awakened your fighter, the color of the max bar will change to this. I've already maxed out every single one of them, if I'm not mistaken, and gotten every single rubies from this mode. So once you've done that, you've maxed a fighter or everyone, you just need to play this in order to farm for souls that you can salvage, so that you can use them to buy or exchange them for soul dust. So by salvaging it, you get soul dust, which you can use to purchase items from the soul exchange shop. Okay, so let's go back. Dungeon story, done in story. I forgot to mention this one. On my farming rubies here, you can farm rubies from here. So during the first day of an event, the rush dungeon, that has a rush dungeon in it, you get chapter 1 stage. I also saw someone asking what's this for? This one. This is like your story mode. This is like what if story modes related to the event. And on your first playthrough, so it has 5 stages. So once you've cleared all 5 stages, it will go bring you back to stage 1 and then just keep on looping. And you have a one-time 50 rubies here, plus I'm not sure what's this one, hammers. See, you get hammers as well. And if you keep on grinding on this stage, keep looping on the stages, you get this one every single time you clear stage 5. And this one refreshes daily, so it says here 13 hours left before you can get this again. And you farm points or coins to be able to buy this one, like for this exclusive set cards here, exclusive fest set cards, and other items. See, you can also get hammers from here. Forgot to mention this as well when I commented on the person asking where to farm enhancement hammers. This is a guaranteed one, but this is a guaranteed way of getting hammers, but you can only buy 5 times per day, sadly. And also this is similar to Epic Quest. You can use, or you can gain more points or coins if you have these fighters here at the bottom. So everyone should have this 3 here, right here, or almost everyone. This 4, I mean. Then if you have this, if you're lucky enough to complete the set card, you can equip that. It will give you more coins. And same those, if you already bought this set, you can also equip that and just keep on playing. And this option card right here. So day 1, you have this. On the second day, this one opens. You get hammers as well. I only play this once, or I only play this if I need hammers. But for me, I'm saving my AP, so I only play Chapter 1 and Chapter EX. So EX Chapter opens up on the 3rd day, and this you get another 50 rubies. So by doing Chapter 1 and EX Chapter once per day, you get 100 additional rubies until the event ends. So again, this is just like story mode, right? But you get one time 5 rubies for this one. Rewards are any of this. This is the coins that I'm talking about. The coins that you need to get in order for you to, or save or collect, in order for you to be able to buy those said items in the exchange shop. You can actually use any fighter if you don't have any of these ones, but you won't get additional coins for that, which is fine. Story. So battle. So this one is Absolute War. I've already talked about this. So you you have 3 tries for this daily, and if you don't lose a single match per week, you get 1,000 rubies normally. Unless if you spend rubies if you're aiming to go beyond the normal rank that you get if you don't lose a match weekly, then it's up to you. But I really don't suggest that, since we're all saving rubies. But for if you have the money to spare, so I think it's worth it spending rubies for Absolute War. Just not in a league match, it's not worth it. Don't bother. Unless if you're someone who really wants to be recognized as, oh, I'm top 1 in league. So league is also same as Absolute War. You get 3 tries per day, and this is similar to your fighting game 3-on-3, but still not a full fighting game, or not really a fighting game per se, since it doesn't have a jump, doesn't have a crouch, doesn't have mix-ups, only has block, which blocks anything except supers, and the ridiculous elements like freeze or status, whatever you call that, dots, which is quite ridiculous, since those Just makes the games ridiculous. Also have 3 tries, and same with Absolute War. So you can spend rubies. Again, it's not advisable, so you just need to clear it. And if you don't lose a single match weekly, I believe you get 160 or 180 rubies by default during every Monday, as people call it payday in KOFAS. So you get points here. If you win your first match, you get this one. Win your second match, you get 3,000 coins, and if you win your third match, you get 35 league coins. And league coins are used to buy items in the league match exchange shop. So what I normally suggest for you to buy is this one. Skip tickets for Epic Quest. The AP capsules, of course. See. Save up on this one because you might have other events in the future like the Lady Chin and Athena 15 gift event, where one of the participating modes is Battle Card Dungeon, and you can use the AP capsules if you run out of AP, and keep farming those Halloween for those Halloween mystery boxes in Battle Card Dungeon. And of course, the skip ticket, of course. 1, 2, that's... You can also buy here... I believe this is used for evolving Christmas Choi. And this one's for Christmas Chang, if I'm not mistaken. It's only one time. So this 4 right here. Well, you can also buy this, but I don't really care about that, so I'm just wait for it to... But if you want to speed up your dispatch time, dispatch reset time, you can buy this one also. Or if you want to if you want to have a chance to get fest cards, you can also buy this one, but still it's not a guarantee, so don't recommend that one. So it's just this 4 is a must, and it's up to you if you get this one or any of the other 3. This one's friendly match where you can fight amongst your friends or other players online. Oh wait, this game's already online. This doesn't have an offline mode. I forgot. So you can fight other players. You just need to create the game, meaning create your own room and invite players, and they'll give you. Or you can also play this by entering your friend codes. So you can ask the player that you want to play with what their friend code is. By the way, let me just go back real quick. So if someone asks you for your friend code and you say, oh, where can I find that? Go to your main screen, the home screen or whatever. This screen. Go to rank. No, not rank. This one. The mobile phone icon. Go to your profile. And once you click on profile, here, this is your friend code. You can just copy that, and I'm not sure if you can paste it on Messenger or any type forms of communicating to other players, or you can just simply write it down or something, or just verbally tell them if you're talking to them verbally, not chatting. So you can but this is where you find your friend code for friendly matches. Now, let's see what else. And sometimes we have the dream match where you can use all characters even from previous collabs, but that's a limited thing. Right now it already ended, or I believe it ended because of what happened in Taiwan, or however you're saying it. They removed some shops as well, Halloween event related shops, because of what happened there, the stampede in Seoul. Was it Seoul? Okay, so other modes. So this one, just formation is where you form your team. I'm mistaken. Wait, here you can switch to fighters, or you can just do that on whichever mode you're playing itself before you start the mission. Guild is if you join a guild. right? Like for this one, we have Hell's Fire Guild. I originally created this guild because I just want to get an achievement. There was an achievement there that create a guild and you get like 500 rubies. And there's also another 500 rubies if you join a guild. So before I created this guild, when I was just starting, or when KF All Star Global was just starting, I joined a guild before, so I already got that achievement, 500 rubies if I'm not mistaken. Created this for fun, and when I decided to, or when I learned that, oh, you can get SS and BS memories from Inferno, and I could not do that single-handedly. So I invited other people. Right here. We currently have a couple of members now, so 35 out of 50. Hello, guys. And this one is also you get guild buff. So you can use this one time per day or every 9 hours. Or I'm not sure, but you can once you use this, there will be a countdown on when you can use this again. And or this requires guild fund. Yeah, you can use guild fund, or you can add to your guild fund by donating gold. I'm not requiring my guild members to do that. I'm just donating that every day. They can have fun. They can donate if they want, but I'm not requiring them to. Unlike in other guilds or other competitive guilds where they require their members by donating gold items and doing guild raid daily. Also, you have a guild exchange shop. I normally don't pay attention to this. I don't want to just keep on donating and let them use whenever they want. So not paying attention to that. What else? So here, so you can see a list of your guild members and greet. Some collabs or events have missions where you need to greet guild members 10 times, and once you reach that you get a reward. I think these are rubies or like materials for crafting those event or collab exclusive characters like Soul Bad Guy. Exclusive free characters like Soul Bad Guy, Bride Nina, as a default Chun-Li, because since the alpha Chun-Li was part of the banner. So if you greeted 10 of your members daily, you will no longer be able to greet them, and it will refresh on the next day or on the next noon, 12 noon in hours time, 12 midnight in other areas, I believe. What else? So here, guild, this chat box here, you can chat with your guild members. You can also see. Oh, that's sad. Ryugasaki. Hope you and your family is doing okay there. So, you will see if they make a pull on banners. It will show. I think it will only show if you get like purple cards or purple border fighters here. And also there's also guild missions where this one like that. So see, donate 3 or more items. Again, never mind the grammatically errors. So never donate 3 or more items to the guild. So once you've done that, you get 50 guild coins. Clear story stage 3 times. There are 30 guild coins. That keep doing that per day once. And those coins add to your guild exchange shop coins. This one here, right here. What else? Oh, of course, the main course of guild raid, where you have a chance to get. Where's the reward info again? Here. So if you've unlocked the Inferno difficulty, it requires you or the SS and BS memories are in the tier 9 boxes. You get one of this per day, and if someone or if your guild beats the boss, then you get two of tier 9 boxes on the next day. So it requires you to reach 1.25 billion, and that's not on one go. That's for you have two tries, right? So for cumulative damage. So if your total damage for when consuming two tries reaches 1.25 billion or more, you're guaranteed to get one tier 9 box. And this one, you get any of these items randomly. So there's an Ampere kit here, a gold enhancement hammer, this gold circle, diamond, and hexagon. What you call this? Imprint stones, and a chance to get the most coveted prize here. Prizes, since there are two of them, a BS or an SS memory, but that's a 1 in a million. So I see people opening numerous number of boxes and they still don't get to this. Some people are quite lucky enough that they only open a few amount boxes and they get this. Mapapasana all ka na lang. And yes, so oh, good job. They already cleared it. I haven't done this yet. But I'll do this later after I'm done with this video, so that I would be able to get two boxes. So aside from guild rate, you have the guild boss alternates between Geese Howard and 95 Regal. Even though if he's called BS here, he's 95 Regal technically. It even shows Chang here. Lady Chang only appears on certain events. And also during collabs, I don't think it's no longer a thing since we have the boss showdown right now, but before the boss showdown was a thing. A specific character from the collab is assigned as a boss. Like for Street Fighter 5, for example, it was Ryu. For Guilty Gear, it was Baiken. What were collabs before that? I think it started with Guilty Gear. I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if DOA had a specific guild boss. And I can't remember, but there were times where Lady Chang appeared in certain events as your guild boss. This one, Guild Boss Challenge, which you get this coins. You can use an exchange shop, buy this one for 500 coins, and you get any of these. Also get hammers here, and even this one, the Elite Enhancement Hammer, which is pretty rare. And why is it not going down? Go back. Oh, here. Yes, you get hammers, element soul boxes, capsules, even your generic fest memories. What else? You get star and moon imprint stones randomly. This one, so I normally don't care about the rewards for this one, but it's good to have sometimes. I rarely use the coins in the shop. So it starts from what's this? Tier 1. Currently, our guild has cleared tiers 1 and 2. We're currently at tier 3, and the boss is like how many percent? So this is the health or the boss's life bar remaining. So you have to empty that to move on to the next tier. And this is time limit as well. And what's annoying about this mode is if a timer reaches 15, I think, below, you automatically get stunned regardless of the character you're using. And the boss will still keep attacking you. And you could die. So what I suggest for use characters here that has immunity. Like Ryu, for example, he has immunity cores, like Akuma, or characters that have shields, like Blue Chun-Li and SS Terry and other characters here. Chizuru is no good in this mode. SS Chizuru since she dies in one hit or two hits, depends on your build. When the boss does his laser stuff. What else? I believe that's basically it for guild mode. Craft, because earlier, this is where you craft fighters, craft battle cards. Here you craft materials for evolving battle cards. And I believe this is just for battle cards or also for fighters, I guess. Can't remember. This one is where you craft your prime memories for your EX fighters. I see some people asking why they're not able to use this. In order for you to use this, if you have a native EX fighter, meaning they're at the start they're already EX. So once they reach Awaken level 5 or A5, then you can farm for shards in dispatch, and once you reach 1,000 shards, then you can craft this and turn them to A7. You only need to do this twice. So if you've already reached A7, then you will no longer be able to craft the said shards. Of course, it'll be useless. But it would be cool if we're still able to craft that. And never mind. So right now I only have 2, since I'm not locking with that. So right now I'm aiming for Lena. I already have 2 extra memories for her, so I need 1 more, and then so that I can farm. It's because if you haven't, I believe if you haven't reached A5, if I'm not mistaken, you will no longer be. You will not be able to change up your fighters, so you'll not have to reach them A5. Like for those characters that are not natural EX, like here, like Blue Death Lena here. This one are native EX fighters. This one is native. BS Lena, I think, was not native BS fighter. Yeah, she's a BS fighter. So, who else? The 15 characters. Some Tekken fighters like this one, except for Alyssa and this Warang here, and Nina. For Nina, I only have 1 spare memory for her, so I'm really hoping that Netmarble someday would give us generic EX memories or something. Wait, was that the last one? Let me go back. So again, if your character is not at A5, if it's A4, A3 or below, we will not be able to use this prime memory. So better save up rubies for, and just only pull for fighters that you really love or need, because no, rubies are rare. And the last one is where you craft imprint stones, star and moon imprint stones, like this one. And for the materials, you can farm them in Chapter of Fight. You also get these some of these materials by, how do you call that? By salvaging imprint stones that you have already enhanced. I repeat, only imprint stones that you have already enhanced. If you just got that imprint stone and you think you don't need it and you want to salvage it, oh wait, sorry. Let me correct myself. What I was thinking is enhancement hammers. You get this one by salvaging, regardless if you have enhanced the imprint stone or not. If you no longer need it, if you don't need it, once you salvage it, you get this materials right here. I was thinking of enhancement hammers. What else? Next is, of course, your exchange shop. This one's event exchange shop. So this is for the Rush Dungeon exchange shop. Here, this is the Hall of Elements, Guild Exchange. I think already shown. Championship. I don't even care about this one. So if you need this type of hammer, you can play for it and save until you reach until you collect 50 coins. Also get AP here. You also get gold enhancement hammer here. Also get chapter fight tickets here. For me, this mode is not worth it. I've already shown this earlier. Team Relay Exchange Shop, League Match Exchange Shop, Soul Dust Exchange Shop. So yes, this is where you have two types of Soul Dust. The purple one, you get this by salvaging purple border fighters and up. This one you get this from salvaging gold border fighters and below. And this is used. See, you can use this to buy fighter tickets, battle card tickets, AP. What else? Yes, the AS gold and silver souls, KOF gold and silver souls, and also bronze soul. And for your fest souls, you can use it to buy the purple KOF and AS souls, the All-Star Fighter and Battle Card ticket. Token. What else? I think that's pretty much it. 711k. I'm gonna buy. Let's see. Still get 3 of that. Okay. And this one is next to that is your Advent Exchange Shop. By doing Fighter Advent Exchange Shop, you earn shards. And you need 300. I mentioned this earlier. 300 shards in order for you to get a Oh no, not. I haven't mentioned this earlier. What I talked about earlier was for crafting the fighter. But if you need memories to awaken them, you just keep on playing whichever fighter advent mode is available to earn those shards. So just like Epic Quest, you need 300 shards to buy a single memory. Same here. This is Epic Quest. They've mentioned the 300. Need 300 to buy a single memory. And for episode 2, it's different. You need this episode 2 coins. Or is it coins? Memory coin, yes. Now you no longer need shards. And you need 1,000 coins to buy a single BS memory. The Epic Quest exclusive BS fighters. And another thing that's different, unlike the episode 2 and 1 where it refreshes weekly, this one refreshes monthly. So meaning in 30 days you can only buy one memory for 1,000 coins. And once you've done that, you will have to wait for a month in order for you to buy the said memory again. You can also get their imprint stones from here. I haven't farmed for that since my goal is to get this one. These two memories here, these 3 rather. I already have 1 for this, but I'm just waiting for my stat buff to reach level 40 so I could get 0 and then unlock exist stage. And that's pretty much it for exchange shops. This one, exchange cards, pretty helpful back then. If you didn't have, or you're not lucky with the pulls, and let's say you don't have Yo's special card. By the way, these are only for 5 PGs special cards. You don't get 3 PGs here. So in order for, say you don't have Yo, you want him, you select him. In order to get this card, you need to have 4. You need to exchange 4, so it's 4 for the price of 1. Or, yeah. But I'm not gonna do that since I already have every single card that's available here. Even have multiple ones. And the ones that I have only showing amount of 1, I've already either sold that card or exchanged those cards or sell what do you call this? Combined them. Use them in the combine feature in battle card section. To since they have 3 PGs. The only ones that have 2 so far is for fighters that doesn't have 3 PGs. Well, I don't have Angels, so it's pronounced as Angel anyway, not Angel. So yeah, it's pretty helpful back then. Then this one, exchange set cards. This one, I don't know why they didn't include the purple, this purple border SP cards. That would have been great. I don't know why. Netmarble, wake up. Just kidding. Now for exchange set cards, you get the old, especially purple set cards here. If you need, this one's good for defense, for attack and balance. This one's for balance fighters. This one's good for PvP and attack fighters. Forget what this one is for. Balance, I think. Kind of set is pretty good. Leia set is also good if you don't have this event exclusive powerful set cards. This one I believe this was from an event back then. It shows here. And this, I believe I already have 2 of Shermie's cards before. One from Chris and one from Yashiro's. I just used them to transcend since I'm not particular with this card. What does it do? Wait. Never mind that. Then you can also use that to exchange for your right now they're considered obsolete, but sometimes still useful. Any of those cards that you're missing. So for this one, it's different. For SP cards, you need 4 cards to get the desired card you want. For this one, to get the desired card that you want, you need to have, let's say I want this card, right? So I need 2. Any 2 of these set cards. So this one, for example, but I'm not gonna do that since I'm no longer need what's her name? Noah's set cards. And also for event exclusive set cards or special banner set cards, you can exchange them right here. So for example, say you want to complete this set cards, but you're so lucky with the pools that you get, say, 5 of these. So you get 5 of these. You already have 1, right? You need 1. So so you need this. So get 1, then just select the 2 of the spare ones that you don't need, and same goes for this one. And after the event is over, this will disappear. So the only ones that will remain are the permanent set cards, or your unified banner set cards, except for this one. For option cards, it's only gold border. So, but that's pretty good. If you need this one, for example, you just need, well, that's a lot. 6 gold cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example. But I'm not gonna do that since I have a couple of these cards right now, or of this card. So this is basically where you exchange cards. Different. So this one was not available before. It was just included when EX were a thing. EX fighters were a thing. So this is where you change up your fighters. So for native EX characters like Ryu, Akuma, and the 2 15 Regals, they don't show up here since you don't need to change them up once you've awakened them to A3, if I'm not mistaken. You will be able to use their EX scores. But for characters that have been upgraded to EX, for SS, BS, and I think this is only for SS. Oh no, not SS. Even FES, some FES characters have been upgraded to EX fighters. So you need 3 of their memories to get one of this. And once you reach A3, you can use this to change up this fighter, to turn them into EX. Unfortunately, I don't know why they still included the collab fighters here, like Bison, Warang, Alyssa, and others, since you no longer have a chance to get their memories. So, not sure what the reason is. That's for exchange shop. Secret shop, of course, or your shop general in general. So here is recommended packages. If you have money to spare, you can buy that. And if you're playing mobile phone, you get 30 rubies daily for free by watching an ad. EX Fighter Shop is only exclusive, or only appears during events. You can buy various stuff here, but not advisable. Purchase rubies if you want to add more rubies. If you have the money to spare, you can do that here. Normal packages. I've mentioned it before that worth worth it packages for here under subscription is these two. If you have the money to spare, these two right here. This one, I don't think, is it worth it? Fest. Let me check if that's a Fest memory or a generic one. Oh, it's actually a Fest memory. So if you have the money to spare, you can buy this one, but it's pretty pricey. Well, it's 1.5. You have challenge packages, so you can buy all sorts of packages here. And this is a topaz shop that I mentioned earlier. You can get topazes by purchasing some certain ruby packages here, like this one, where it says plus 40 bonus topazes. Some packages here don't have topaz if you purchase them. So from this package up to this one, you get topazes. You can use that, and this is the only very worth it for me here is this one, Unpair Kit. This one is a battle card, not even a 3PG battle card selector. It's 5-star, but it's not worth it for me. Unless you really need that for your collection or whatnot. What's this one? Fest Marine as well. That's 1,000 topazes, so if you have the money to spare again, why not? Or if you don't want to spend money, you can earn topazes by doing those certain missions in the Epic Quest, but that's only one time. And there's, yeah. Secret shop. Of course, you just need to, if you're playing on mobile devices, you should see the free purchase daily. It refreshes every 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. By watching an ad, you get rewards. And also, I saw someone in the group asking where to farm enhancement hammers. Right now, it doesn't show here. It's random, but most of the time you will see enhancement hammer. I think it's the lowest type one, where you can buy it with either coins, sometimes with rubies. So I don't advise or suggest spending rubies on just enhancement hammers. So just wait for it to appear, and if it's payable by gold, then go for it. If not, then just wait for it. You can also buy this one and skip tickets here, and this one for if you need hexagon rainbow course. You can also buy that one with gold, or you can just farm under materials from core dungeon so that you can craft this one. Sometimes there's a affinity material right here. What else? Let me see. What else? Just gonna talk this for Newbies. Fighter Codex. This has the list where you can view all every single fighter in their respective years, and also every single collab fighter that King of Fighters All Star had, like this one, the very first one, for example, for global is Tekken 7. So this, sadly, I only got these three. Jin was a free character from the Super Mission. Armor King was a free character from Rush Dungeon. Kazuya was part of the banner. He was the only character that I needed, and I got him on a Friday the 13th of all dates. So I hope on the next Friday the 13th I get lucky again. If there's a banner at that time, or if there's a character that I need to pull that I love. And you will see also the fighters from the Tekken round 2. Only got this 4. I'm fine with the Warangs. I don't care about the Warang. And here you can see Jin, which is a pretty go-to fighter back then during the Tekken round 1 collab. Xiaoyu, she's fine, but then for Heihachi, I was hoping to get him, but it's fine as long as I got Kazuya. But Netmarble gave me his SP card, and I just used it in exchange, in card exchange, since I had a feeling that he will not be returning. Paul was a free character. You need to collect 200 souls from the roulette. It's sad that they no longer do that nowadays, where they have a special roulette events where you collect 200 souls from there and craft the fighter. This Xiaoyu back then was, you could consider her like a DLC fighter in fighting games where you need to pay real money in order to get her. Same goes with Miss Lady Big and Lady Zero, if I'm not mistaken. Or Lady Kim, was it? See, you can see here. And if, let's say, you get a fighter, it will add up to your codex stats, which also helps to power up your fighter. So for 7 Deadly Sins, I only got the one that I need. Merlin. Oh, Merlin. And for DOA, skip that one since my phone, at the time, my phone was not capable of playing King First All Star. For Guilty Gear, only got her from the banner. May was May from his Super Mission, I think. It's a free Super Mission character. And Soul was that third banner thingy. Same with Chun-Li and Bride Nina. Street Fighter 5, it was quite a waste having 2 Chun-Lis. They could have included Ken here. I don't mind not having Alpha Chun-Li, even if I like Alpha Chun-Li way more than SF5 Chun-Li. Or they could have both Chun-Lis, and instead of having Luke, could have been Ken, but as Capcom said, Luke is the future of Street Fighter, so he has to be in. What else? Seven Knights. I really didn't care about this banner. I kinda regret a little bit since I missed 2 hotties from there. Eileen and Shane. She was a Super Mission free fighter. Don't care about these 2, but he was pretty powerful back then. This one, Delans. Rudy, you don't give a rat's ass about him. For WB, I was fortunate to have all fighters. To get all fighters. John Cena was his roulette fighter. The Rock was, Gold John Cena was a roulette fighter. Gold The Rock was a Super Mission fighter, if I'm not mistaken. Kofi was also in the banner, and you can also get him by doing Rush Dungeon. These were banner exclusives, and the 3 Fesses. Unfortunately, I didn't get any single card. Back then, I was still playing 2 accounts for KFS, the global version, or 2 servers rather. One is this one, our global server, and the other one's the Japanese server. In the Japanese server, I was fortunate enough to get all characters and every single card, if not mistaken. But I already stopped it since I no longer could not play two accounts daily. Samurai Showdown. Homo was the only character I got from the banner. There were two parts. Part one of the banner was Haomaru and Rimaru. If I'm not mistaken. Sorry, Rimaru, you're cute, but don't care about you. Ukyo was a super mission free fighter. You just do various. You need to clear or complete various missions. You earn points to get him. The second part or part two of the banner was Genjo. Genjo is pretty good, but I forgot what my reason was why I didn't pull for them. Oh, because spent my rubies for Homer and other stuff, I think. If I'm not mistaken, Amakusa was Rush Dungeon. You get him from Rush Dungeon. Gintama, I was only unfortunate not to get. What's his name? Shinsuke or Takasugi. And Fes Gintoki. Same thing with my Japanese account. These are the only two that I didn't get. I got this same here. So I guess I wasn't meant to get these two. Fes Gintoki was go-to fighter back then for Team Relay Challenge. But this one I didn't mind since I've never watched Gintama when the collab was still there. When they had a collab. I couldn't say who my favorite fighter is. Or I would say I have a favorite Gintama character, but she was not included in the collab. Forgot her name, but she was the one who's in love with Gintoki or something. Now, this is your special signature fighters. I skipped this one. For Terry, I only needed Terry, so when I got Terry to A3, stopped. Sorry, Mary. Maybe hope to get you someday from events and other stuff. I skipped. When these two came out, I believe that was a time when my phone was not. I sold my phone, so I didn't have a phone capable of playing KFL Star. I also skipped this too, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot how I got I got her from one of the challenge towers in the collabs or special banners, I think. Got him from crafting. Same with her. For Iori and Kyo, I missed them the first time because I didn't have same reason with Kula and K. Would have good to get Kula, but I'll get her eventually someday. For these two, I just skipped since I really didn't care. I do like King since Rugal has a crush on her. Rugal's pretty good taste, and King is pretty elegant, but not my priority at the time, so I did skip them. So I got Kyo, I got Iori, I believe, from the EX Kyo 15 Kyo banner, and got him to A5 also for that. Oh no, I got him from their first when they first came out. I got him to A3. I forgot how I got Kyo. Oh, from the same banner. So I got them on their round 1 or first appearance. I forgot how I got my and Athena. I forgot. I think from the selector, from the comeback selector. I think something. For BS, the first one I believe was 95 Brugal and BS Orochi. So I tried to pull on this one for 95 Brugal and I was unlucky and didn't have enough rubies. Got him from, I believe that was a selector or something. Netmarble gave out a selector, so I chose him, of course. Geese and Chrysalid got them both when they first came out. Only had Chrysalid and Geese both at A1 at the time. My Geese now at A3. I believe Chrysalid's at A2. Leona got her from one of the tower challenges. Forgot how I got BS Orochi. Was it from one of the tower challenges as well? The Gainids don't care about him. But he's good to have. This banner I skipped. When their banner came out, I only pulled for their cards, and I was fortunate enough to get both SP cards early. For this banner, I forgot. Did I pull for their? I remember getting them both when they came out. This one's from these three are from Epic Quest episode 2, and these two are both at A1. Don't really care about missions. Nameless and Ash are part of my favorite characters. Okay, full star characters. Do I have every single one of them? Wait, it says 72 out of 74. Oh yes, because I don't have Lady Choi and Lady Chin. Okay, 15. Skipping that. This one, skip that. Her, yeah, skip her as well. Shermie only got her to level 90. Didn't have enough rubies to try my luck with her memories. Okay, 14. Mian is very elusive, but she's cute. I like her, especially if she's wearing that teacher-esque costume. 13, got all of them. This one, they both matter. I like both Leona and Mature since I used them both in 96 onwards. This one, wow. Really didn't care about their 11 selection, but it's good to have. 2003, Terry of course was my main goal here, and got him when he first came out. I forgot how I got the other fighters. Except for Dulon. While I was pulling for Regal's memories, got one Dulon, so that's fine. Mukai, I got him from a comeback selector. Ash, forgot how I got Ash. Nameless, I pulled for him before because I needed him for my purple team in RHD. For this one, the only one I got here for was Ignis when it came out. I believe I got him during the Ruby refund, the 20k Ruby refund event. Zero, I think I got him before that. Again, clone Zero here can only be, you can only get him, or only be obtained from Team Relay by collecting Team Relay dungeon coins. Lin, if I'm not mistaken, was a roulette character. Collect 200 souls of him and you can craft him, if I'm not mistaken. I believe same thing with 2000 Kasumi. Of course, my the two that I got here in the 2000 characters were, of course, Kula, 2000 Kula, and 2000 Vanessa, of course. Well, she's a MILF, so for those people who knows me pretty well, they know I'm a MILF hunter. For 99, Chrysalid, I got him from a world drop event, if I'm not mistaken. Back then, there were world drop events where there were certain modes where you get materials by playing mostly in power-up dungeons, like every mode in power-up dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. And once you collect the required materials to craft that character, You can craft him. I believe you can also. There was also a war drop event where you can craft the Orochi team. For I remember when Chrysalid banners came out. I think I only have a couple of Fest fighters, and I needed a red Fest for that one. But the one that I got was K99 instead. Even posted something like, I was gunning for the clone, but Netmarble gave me the original instead. What else? 98. Of course, I gunned for him immediately, but I wasn't able to get him in his banner. I got him from the World Drop event. Rugal was part of those World Drop events as well. I missed those. I missed those type of events. Hydern was a Rush Dungeon character, if I'm not mistaken. Only one that matters to me here is 98 Rugal and the Shermies, of course. This was among the non-fest Shermies. She was the last one that I got, I believe. I got the other versions way before I got her. And this one also. 98 Mature. The rest, didn't care about them that much. Just got them from random pulls. 97, I think. Both. I mean, all 6 of them were part of World Drop events, if I'm not mistaken. The only one I gunned here for during their banner was these 2, but was not lucky. And Orochi Shermie, of course. I got Orochi Shermie from... Oh wait, I think I got Orochi Shermie from her banner. Didn't... I wanted to get Orochi Yashiba too, since he was one of my mains in 97, 98, and 2002. And planning him to be part of my main teams in 15. Since he's pretty OP. Didn't care about Chris. But since I already had these 2 during the World Drop event, I believe I was able to get all 2 of them. This one from Epic Quest. I think this one's from Epic Quest as well. My very first... No, my second gold border. My first was 94 Rugal. So I got her and 94 Rugal from the free selectors back then. Iovi was... 97 Iovi was a free character. Super mission character. What else? 96. I think I also got Gainits from the World Drop event. The only one that mattered to me here was 96 Mature, which is free from Super Missions, if I'm not mistaken. 96 Iori, Leona, Chizuru, of course. Geese was only exclusive back then by playing... what's that mode called? Before Absolute War, there was Infinite Battle. Before Infinite Battle, Arena. I think it was Arena. Like AG in Championship before, where you earn coins or shards, coins. The mechanic was similar to how you get Clone Zero and Team Relay Dungeon. Same goes with Krauser. Good thing they're both added now to the Infinite Banner. And what else? 95. AG was exclusive for, and you can only get him exclusively in Championship before by earning coins and stuff. Mai was the go-to fighter here back then. Pretty strong red gold fighter. Green Yuri is pretty strong as well for a gold green fighter. Blue Kyo and Blue Iovi, I think they were strong enough. 94, yes, definitely picked Rugal in a heartbeat from the free selector. Who else? That's it. So yes, Codex. If you get a fighter, they will appear here and will add again to your Codex stats. I get distracted there. And for battle card Codex, same. If you get a battle card, they will appear on your codex. So I have a couple of 3 PGs that I missed since I didn't pull for their banner from their banner. See? This would have been great to hope they return in the future. For Guilty Gear, didn't get all of them. Funny that I got Baiken's special cards, even though I didn't get Baiken and Dizzy, so I just used their cards for transcending. I got all 3 types too. Funny. For Baiken. Who else? For Luke, man, Capcom give me like what 8 pieces of this, and I used 5 of them for transcending, and that's even before I got to PT. Like 8 cards, really? Why can't they do that for fighters? When I was pulling for them, 8 SP cards for Luke, really? What else? I got 2 Warong's SP cards. Used it for crafting. What else? I got... wait, what? I got her card? I'm gonna use that for crafting. Just I don't care about you. Really? I didn't notice. I never pulled for her card. I think I got it from Battle Card Dungeon. Like I said, 1 in a million. Got 1. I'm not sure how many I have. For this one, for the gold ones, I think I got every single one of them except for the collab ones here. See? I remember I got Charlotte's, I guess. And I used it for crafting, I used it for something else. Charlotte, where's Charlotte? Oh no, not Charlotte. That was in the Japanese version, where I got Charlotte's card. See, I got Heihachi's. Used it for exchange. This is the only card that mattered to me, and I never got it. This card here and the Tekken set, of course. Where's that? The Rendezvous something. Girls Rendezvous. This one, gun for this one. Since I have... he's a fun character. What's his name again? Katsura. Wanted this one, but didn't get it. And this one. Only got the proxy for this one. See? What else? Oh wait, I'm still in the special cards section, so that's why I didn't see the Tekken cards. These are the proxy cards that I'm referring to. See, I got this engines. Never got their 5 BGs, or 3 BGs rather. Since 3 BGs were started with Tekken collab fight. For Tekken collab fighters, they already have 3 BGs. And the other ones only have exclusive 3 BGs in Epic Quest and Fighter Advent Dungeon. So for set cards, never had this one. See, I got 2 of Shermie's. 1 for Yashiro and 1 for Chris. Used them for transcending. What else? For Geese, unfortunately, I only got 1 when his banner came out. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to... Or I did have enough battle card tickets. So I was not able to get 1. I was aiming to get 1 of these from the event. For the Nest set, I got 2 out of 3. And I used them for transcending since I didn't care about the card, really. See, just attack by 7% and this one. PvP exclusive, I don't even play championship. Dead or Alive, I skipped. I didn't pull for Nameless's. I think this under not. I missed this one. This one was Rush Dungeon exclusive. This came out around DOA collab, I think. This was for BS Leona. Didn't have that. SS Mai and Yuri and King set. Guilty Gear, I was fortunate to complete their set. This one was a rush dungeon set. For Siege Fighter, I was able to fortunate to get one set of this rush dungeon set. And this one, never cared about the cards in this one. Or probably I wanted to have the set cards, but I didn't have enough rubies. Cronin, skipped him, totally skipped him. Or no, not, I was inactive rather. I stopped playing for KFAs for a while when Cronin came out and hell. For the Shermie set, I got one. I'm not sure if I still have it or if I use it for transcending, because I'm not. But I think I still have this one. The Tekken set, fortunate to get this one. Regal set, same. This one, I might just use this for transcending. I'm still thinking about it. For gold cards, most of the ones I skipped were events, or I missed were events and collab. Oh, I forgot to mention. In Battle Card Dungeon, for those rewards, not only do you get event cards, but you also get some of the past event cards. Like this one, for example. This was like for the first anniversary global gift. Not KFAS global, but I believe KFAS as a whole during their first anniversary. They had this set. And when this came out, the KFAS Global was not around yet. See, I got this one from the Battle Card Dungeon, 1 in a million chance. So I'm hoping to get these two in the future. This one of the most coveted sets. It may just be gold border, but this gives a very high amount of CP. For those people who got this, I believe they're still using this card up to this day. See, so Mr. Big only needs the second one. Oh wait, I already had the Ignis set before? Huh. Man, I forgot. Yeah, I wanted this set, but was not fortunate. For this one, I got Katsuba. So, I don't know if Gintama will ever be returning ever again, but I think I still kept my Katsuba piece. 7 Deadly Sins, skip that. This one, I'm hoping for a 7 Deadly Sins round 2. And Netmarble, if you'll ever do that, please include the set cards. I need to complete my Merlin set. What else? Oh, this one. This one's pretty rare. I believe you can only get this from tier 1 in Battle Card Dungeon. And I've played that mode or that difficulty numerous times. Never able to get this 3. They're that rare. Or I'm just not lucky, I guess. For option cards, I wanted this one to return. Didn't get this one. Didn't have enough rubies. For this one, I got trousers and bigs. I think I used them for transcending, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gunning for the Regal shit, just for, well, it's a Regal and Geese, come on. They're one of my mains. Or 2 of my mains, rather. This one, never got this one. What else? This one also. Oh wait, this one, and this is the only card that I wanted because of, well, reasons. Because of the art, not whatever the skill is or whatever the card has to offer. And by the way, this for those who didn't know, this is one of the secret endings in KF97. That one you can see Yuri in more detail. If you get that ending, if you select Yuri, Mai, and King, you get the 94 women's team ending. It's just a single portrait like this one, then there's a certain like dialogue below it. Naughty Jan, King's Steel Brother. So for the Street Fighter, I was fortunate to get all option cards, even if I wasn't gunning for it. For this one, for Shermie, they gave me like 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. For the second option cards, fortunate to get all one. I missed this one. What was this? Attack by 5%, cooldown versus physical damage. So this was pretty neat, but I'll just wait for it to return. As for the gold option cards, I still have a couple Gintama option cards here. This one was also pretty good. Samurai option cards, never got them. Did I get this from Samurai Showdown collab? Yes, since they're on. Yes, I got one. Other events. This one was. Oh. For the Lady Trio event. See, didn't get. But in the Japanese version, I got all this. But I'm no longer playing that. What else? For the 4-star, I got every single one. I mean, before these cards were only exclusive to a Valentine's event, but now they're included in the battle card rewards and the combine. You also get them not only from the battle card dungeon, but you also get them from combining cards. They're pretty common in the combine section than the battle card dungeon. For 3-star cards, got all of them. Some of them were exclusively obtainable from Epic Quest, like this cards here from here to here. Well, for 2 stars, these are the proxy cards I'm talking about. Never able to get this, but I don't care. Still lost 1 star, got all of them. And what's this one? Ah, okay. So back then, in art gallery, you unlock this by collecting certain points from obtaining cards and fighters for the first time. I believe I already unlocked every single one. I believe most of you guys also. Okay, what else? Let me just get that. Codex. Gonna run down this codex. This is your profile again, where you see your friend code. You can still see your SLP ID or something. Settings. This is battle settings, where you can choose your control type, the layout of the buttons on screen, on-screen buttons. For this one, button position, whether the buttons are. I haven't tried this one yet. It's auto targeting. Swipe to dodge. I normally turn this off. Skip story during repeat. Enable. So yes, if you finish a chapter, the entire chapter in story mode, and when you play it again, it will skip the dialogues part. Same goes for the epic quest. Awaken skill auto use says if you turn this on and if you're on autoplay, AI will use your awaken auto skill. Graphics where you can set. Why is it on? Huh? What happened? Why did it? Yeah. This is where you change the volume. System. Just like your clear cache. For those people who are having trouble logging in, or you can also do this. Or yeah. Me never had any. I didn't experience having trouble logging in even way back on mobile phones. I don't know why it's happening to some people. This is only exclusive for PC, if not mistaken, where you can switch. So you can choose between using a keyboard or Xbox One controller. Even though if it says Xbox One, doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have an Xbox One controller. You can use other branded or other USB controllers as long as its chipset is the same as the Xbox One. How do I go back? Okay. And yeah, here accept friend requests. You can turn that off. Those type of stuff. And profile is, why can't I go to profile? What happened? Huh. Friend is where you add invite friends, in-game friends. The Facebook friends, if I'm not mistaken, is not included. And the PC version. But for mobile devices, mobile versions, it's there. Forum is, yes, if you click on that, it directs you to the Kiev Ulster forum. Why am I there? This one, just your terms and agreement stuff. Oh, yeah. It will show you your currently owned rubies, meaning paid is meaning rubies that you bought with real money. And free, of course, is one that you earned from the game by doing various stuff, missions and whatnot, dailies. How come it doesn't show paid rubies? Or maybe that's for PC only. Oh, because I didn't buy any rubies at the moment. Check-in log, of course, is this one. Oh wait, next one is gold fighter token. Nice. Also forgot for those person who was asking where to farm enhancement hammers. This is not literally farm, but you're guaranteed to get enhancement hammer. But that's on the 27th day of logging into the game. Wait a minute. Just check. Got that. Oh, also you get this one. Guaranteed to get these hammers. But since this is not the permanent one, this is just an event thingy. But you're still able to get these hammers as well the next day. If you didn't miss logging in since day one. What else am I going to talk about? Battle Pass. This only you get stuff here by doing various daily missions, and if you have the money to spare, you can buy this one. I guess it's pretty worth it if you have the money, since you get a chance. And if you have way more money to spare, this is pretty worth it as well. You get a BS and SS selector, plus you get 4,000 rubies and whatnot. Yeah. Too bad don't have a job right now. Still currently waiting for companies to call me. Been submitting applications here left and right, up and down, front and back, side to side. What else? Let me just finger down. Oh, this one. Also, see some people asking, I have this fighter, but why I can't use him in certain modes or a card? See, there's this one. Like, just ignore that. Do not press that, because if you like a fighter or a certain fighter or a certain card, like for example that one guy who posted in, I forgot if it's King of Fighters All Star Philippines or a different group, where I think it was BS Orochi was part of the fighters that are needed for that mode. He has BS Orochi, and he says it doesn't show up on the fighter selection screen. It's because he liked Orochi. So one of the commenters there, a couple of people commented that unlike Orochi, and he'll show up there. Same goes for battle cards. There were also some people asking, I have this battle card and why it's not included. I cannot use it or something. So yes, fighter section is where you see all the fighters that you have. This is also where you can manage your fighters, level them up and whatnot. Soul is where you see all souls that you currently have. I'm still holding on to that Pole Soul and Tusky Soul, just in case they return. For a while, I could actually salvage this one, but I haven't decided yet, fully decided yet. Please let Marvel bring Paul back someday. And Takasugi. Memory is where you can see all the memories you have. For this one, you can lock the soul so that you cannot salvage it. Salvaging it is where you can sell or exchange your soul for soul dust. And if you press this one, it will go to soul dust exchange shop, which is pretty neat if you need to go there after you're on the screen. Memory section is, yes, like what I said earlier. You can see all the memories that you have. Right now, these are the only memories I have. See, I have Alice. I believe I can turn her into A4, if I'm not mistaken. But I only have 2 of these. So my gain is already at A5. So I need 1 more. I'm gonna just here. G's 1 memory. See, Iori. I need 1 more for Iori to change him up to EX. Still holding on these 2. And this. Nina, I'm not sure if I'm still gonna hold her. Since there's no guarantee if she'll return. Wow, I have 9 of these. I'll just wait for it to... If I get another memory of my swimsuit mature here. Or Lady Brian. Who else? Or what else? Combine is... This one is where you can create this generic memories. So let's say I need blue generic memories. So first I go with bronze. Okay. And you need 5 of character specific memories to get 1 of this, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try. Oh wait, I need 1 for Brian. So I'm gonna use 2. I'm try. Yes, 1 silver generic memory. And if you want to go back to the generic element, the element selection for your generic memories, just press this one. Go to silver. Okay. So let's say I'm gonna this one. You get 1. You get gold generic blue memory, and go press that to go back here. If you go to gold, you can create a if you have 5 of these, you can create a purple generic memory. Right now I only have 1, so I'm still waiting for 4. Also, I forgot to mention, if you have, say, like non-SS or BS purple fighters, like this Nina, for there you go, like her, for example, Green Chun-Li for collab fighters. I mean, Green Chun-Li. There, if you have Kazuya. Oh wait, for Green Chun-Li, I'm gonna talk about the purple ones first. Green Chun-Li. Who else? There. Purple Nina. May. And if you haven't, let's say, if you haven't gotten them to A5, you can use your Sunder memory. This one, Dimension Exchange. So you need 3 purple memories in order for, purple border memories in order to create an invitation ticket or invitation, what do you call that? Yes, the invitation letter. So let's say you don't have you only have, or you never awakened a single of the collab fighters as well. Collab non-SS big S fighters, purple type fighters. So you need 7 of these. In order for you to get one of these, you need 3. So my best tip for there is just be patient and keep collecting, or keep playing, what do you call this? Team Relay Dungeon. Earn save coins to buy 1 clone 0 memory per week, and once you have 3 of them, you can use them here. Or if you have any fighters, like in my case, I have Gainitz is A5 and her. Wait, she's not A5 yet. Her, for example, you can get that as well, but I'm not gonna do that. Now for gold border collab fighters, no, well, they're no longer a thing. But if you have, for those people who have their gold border collab fighters that has not been leveled up to 5-star yet, you can use any all-star memory that you have, any all-star fighter memory that you have. I don't know why they didn't include the non-all-star fighters though. So you need 6, but I'm not gonna do that. What else? For battle card here, this is where you can manage your cards. So if you click on special, it will show you all your SP cards you have. You can level up your cards. So there also, this shows how many cards you own. You have 9. I have 93 or 952 cards at the moment. And if you'd say you're running out of space for your cards, you can always click this plus sign right here to expand your card slots. And you get 5 slots per 20 rubies, which is right now I don't need it yet, but then yes, set cards for set option, and this one for materials. You can have your combine right here, where, see, for this one you can either do it manually or just press simple combination, and you get randomly any of 3-star card for that. For level 4 you can do the same. I'm not selling my, or I'm not combining my 4-star specific 4-star option cards right now, since I need them for transcending some of my cards. I only, well, I can sacrifice these 3, but not this ones. So you get 4-star or 5-star border cards from here, and like what I mentioned earlier, you also get those past event cards, like the first anniversary set, but that's 1 in a million chance. I think, was it from here? Let me just double check. Or was it only in battle card dungeon? Can't remember. Oh wait, let me check. It's under a 5-star area, I think. Oh, you can only get them, these ones. So the first anniversary set was, I think, was only for battle card dungeon. Let me go back. Those are battle cards, right? This one's where you manage your imprint stones, where you can unpair them. If you have an unpaired kit, you can remove them, but you will not be able to equip them on a different fighter once you have used them, like this one, Nina, for example. And enhance if you have hammers. So let's see, I have hammers. The ones I need enhancing were, was it Kusanagi? The one I need enhancing. Here, he's at level 4. Okay, I have 1. I can try that. Failed, that's fine. 7. Let's try. 6. No luck. That's where you enhance your, and also by enhancing hammers, you need soul dust. So always and always salvage the souls that you no longer need. This one you can sell those imprint stones that you no longer need, that cannot be salvaged or cannot be unpaired. Wait, why did I? And here, this one, salvage. If you salvage, like this one for example, I've already enhanced this. If I'm gonna confirm, it requires 100,000 gold. You will get, I'm not sure, not all of the hammers that we used, but some of it, if not mistaken. So this is another guaranteed way to get enhancement hammers. But I'm not gonna do that since I'm saving that for my 13 Iori. Wait, is there something else I need to talk to about imprint stones? I think that's pretty much it. Same goes with fighters and cards. Do not like a certain persona. You might not be able to equip it when you need it or whatever. Next, summon. Okay, so I'm gonna do this step one by one here. This one is your friendship summon section. You earn this friendship summon points by playing modes that allows you to use supporters, and if you use your supporter, you earn that. And we get like 1,500 daily once we log in every day. I haven't used mine yet for the day, so let me use that. Why is it like that? So you get various items, yeah, for summoning in the friendship summon. Next is your unified banner. So select pickup. Here you have you can view fighters by element. So let's say I'm gonna remove Orochi here. So if whichever fighter that you don't have, or if you already have all of them, and you need to awaken that fighter, you can select one right now. Right now, I need to awaken Orochi to A3, if I'm not mistaken. So you can choose a preferred fighter per element, but this doesn't mean that it will guarantee for you to get this fighter, since it's still RNG based. The only way that you'll get a guaranteed fighter is once you reach, or once you've pulled 300 times, and you will be able to get that from here. Say use this one, but right now it won't show since I haven't reached 300 pulls yet. But these are the fighters I pick. So most likely, if I don't get Orochi before PT, I'm definitely gunning for Leona. And after Leona, who would be my next go-to for my blue fighters? Leona. Oh, mature, of course. Mature. Or wait, I need a blue defense fighter. Strengthened blue defense fighter. So her, then Ryo, and then oh wait, her then Diamond. Need a blue defense team. For red, since I need the red balance team, I'm gunning for Lady Clone Zero here. Same with green, I need green balance team, so gunning for Elizabeth right there. And yellow defense team, so that's why I chose Psyche. Next is your battle card. Wait, let me just use that. Please be Orochi. Or Leona. Great, I got Orochi Choi. Yes, same goes for battle cards. You have a select pickup. You can select your desired or preferred card. Which, wait, why do I even have this right now? Which card do I need? Just leave it. I believe I chose that for randomly for father. This I need another piece of this, this, and this for my gold team. This one is Kaya's special summon. You can only summon this once you have 3,000 diamonds, and you get diamonds every time you pull from a fighter or battle card banner. I'm currently at 1,465, so I need 1,000. Again, I suck at math. 1,535? 1,535 diamonds in order for me to get one. And, wait, sorry, wrong button. So you get here fest cards up and below, but that's still random. So this one, already talked about that. Wait, why won't you switch? What's happening? Oh, this one. I saw someone earlier asking where. I think it's in a different group from one of the international groups. Two people were asking where they could find Halloween mystery boxes. They said they cannot find it in shops. They cannot buy it. And I think I commented there that you need to play the all four participating modes, which is League Match, Battle Card Dungeon, Fighter Advent Dungeon, and Fighter Advent and Epic Advent. And you randomly get Halloween mystery boxes here, and it will show up in this section. I hope they got it on how. So this is where you use stuff, the boxes, lucky boxes, mystery boxes, fighter tickets that you obtained from fighter and battle card selectors and whatnot, and also your mystery boxes from guild raid and from guild. And so on various modes, you get it from here and use them. What else? Oh yeah, this one is where once you reach 300 pulls for fighters, and I believe wait, why did I go back? For cards, 150 or 200 was it? 200. 150 is for special banners. So yes, that's where you can get or select your desired battle card or fighter once you reach pity. Of course, this one, after 15 days, this will be removed. This one shows which if there's a special event banner or collaboration, it will show up here. And sometimes for collab banners or special event, collab banners, there will be sometimes a third banner here where you can craft or create those free collab special fighters like Soul Bad Guy, Bright Nina, and who else? Blue Chun-Li. Okay, what else? Oh, forgot to mention. So some newbies might think, what's this for? This burning basketball icon. So whenever there's an event, if you click that, it will show you here when that certain event will end, like this one ends in, or if someone uses for guild buff, for example. See, it says ends in 7 hours. For the events will drop. See, ends in 15 days. Back then, when this feature started, people were asking, how do I know when this certain event will end. Then people pointed them to click this one. This one's your AP. If you want to add AP, just click that one. You can either spend rubies, again, not advisable, not worth it, or use whatever AP potions that we have, or AP elixirs. I mean, right now I'm low on it, so I'm not using auto. But right now, I'm saving it since I still have 15 days for the Lady Chen and Athena gift. This one, if you click this plus sign here, it will route you to the Rubies package screen, or Rubies package tab will pop up, and they'll ask you if you want to purchase some rubies. Again, this one's for guild chat. This one's for checking your dailies and whatnot. Your achievements, events, guild, and daily missions for Epic Quest. This one's your inbox, where you get, if you pulled for a banner of a fighter or card banner, you'll get your diamonds here after pulling. And your daily push notification rewards or something. This one, pretty self-explanatory. And this one, if you're at a different part, if you're not on the home screen, if you click on this one, it'll take you back to the home screen. This one is where you see some various events that's going on, and crafting events. And if you see this, like a left and right arrow here, so you can press that and you can see more. Wait, I already have 9? How did I get 9? I think from the login. Just gonna do that real quick. Let's see if we can get... Come on, give me skip tickets. What I like about this roulette is if you ran out, and if you say your screen was lagging and whatnot, and you keep pressing it, it will not consume your rubies, unlike special event roulettes, where if your screen was lagging, if you press it by mistake, it'll deduct from your rubies instead, which is sad. 2 more. There you go. Speaking of daily missions, so for newbies, again, first is the daily missions tab, so you just need to press the go button and complete or this said missions, like this one for example, play league match 3 times and whatnot. But you don't have to do every single mission right here. As long as you reach 140, you'll be able to get your daily rubies for that. Same goes with weekly missions. As long as every week you reach 200, it'll reset back, and once you reach 300, before you reach 200, you'll be able to get 400 rubies from this one. Another chance to get rubies from your weekly mystery boxes. Same goes with your daily mystery boxes as well. Achievements is where you can view all the achievements that you've already done and haven't done. And you can also see which achievements gives you rubies. Pretty sweet. Event is where you see event missions right here, like Zamus Base, which is pretty controversial right now. And what else? Oh, you also see chapter fight. So I'm currently gunning for heading for stage 30. So once I do that later on, I'll get another 100 rupees for that. See, this is another way, like what I mentioned in one of the comments in the group. Guaranteed way to get hammers. So I'll only get 2 gold hammers, which is fine, better than nothing, by playing chapter fight once per day. What else? Guild is where you see your guild missions. Already checked this earlier. Epic, you can view your epic daily missions from here, or from Epic Quest itself. It even has a button here that routes you to Epic Quest if you go there. And what else? This one just shows you your rank. I'm currently at 349. So this shows the amount of experience points needed for you to reach the next rank. In my case, 350. And this is your current experience points. This one, oh, it will also take you to your profile if you click on this one. Neat. What else? Also, if you want to view all the events, participating modes or event modes that are happening, just click on this one. Show you this stuff right here. And also, there's like a slideshow here of the current events, things that are going on, and if you click them, it'll take you to that specific event. Wait, dispatch. Who's done? You. Please be rank S. Good. Okay, I need Kusanagi. Oh crap, I think Kusanagi is one of the other modes. Never mind. I'll just... let's see. Aside from Kusanagi, who else do I need to farm on? Nah, I'll just wait. Oh, for this one, forgot this one as well. Fame takes you to for your fame stat screen where you can level up your fame. Let's see, do I have any fame points now? So this also helps power up your characters and add CP and stuff. You can do this, or you can earn points from this by playing Absolute War. Oh come on, Absolute War 3 times per day. This one takes you to dispatch screen. I remember some people asking in the group where to farm shards for prime memories. So this is dispatch mode. And you can only farm for prime or shards for prime memories on rank S missions. So to do that, you just need to select which fighter, for example, Leona, you want her to farm shards for. Just choose Leona as your leader. Then choose any from the support as your supporter. And it's only for rank S missions. A, B, and C don't give out shards. And this one, this specific one right here, it's only for BS fighters. Awakened BS fighters. Awakened, not just awakened, but awakened level 11 or higher. So that means A1 at level 10. And then your BS fighter should be at A2, level 11. And for this one, I cannot play this mode since it requires 4. I only have 2 level 11 and above BS fighters. So I need 2 more. I wonder what the rewards for this one. Oh, just this? Oh wait, this one's pretty good. So once I meet the requirement, or once we meet the requirement, we'll be able to play this mode. Let me just try take that. Come on. Normally it isn't that slow. This one, this plus sign right here. Wait, what? Oh, I see. After we used all dispatches. Never mind. You can also speed up your dispatch time by pressing this one, the fast forward thingy. And there. You can just select, but I'm not in a hurry, so I'm not gonna do that. Only saving that for rank S once. This one takes you to your collection room. This was just recently added. This wasn't available before. So there are a lot of people asking also in the groups before, what does this thing do? Nothing. Just for display. They're useless. I really don't care about this ones, but it's good to have though, but not a priority. So you can swap this ones. Let's say which is the least one that I like, least liked collection. Say this one. I'm gonna swap it with Rugal's. How do I do that? Oh yes, uncheck this one. Wait, what? How? Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's useless. Just display. Would have been better if it's physical stuff that you can hold, but nah. Formation takes. I already discussed earlier. What else? This one, EX Event Codex. This is all additional codex, like for those special event fighters. Like here, for example, 15 Athena and Lady Chin. So say, if you reach one of them if you obtain the fighter, you get 100 KOF or AS purple souls combined. And if you reach level 90, you get this one. This is, what's this? EX scoreboard reset item. Okay. Then once you awaken them to 1 star, you get Circle EX Imprint Stone. Once you awaken them, once you reach A2, you get Diamond. Yes, Diamond EX Stone, Imprint Stone. And if you reach A3, you get EX Hexagon Imprint Stone. Once you get to A4, you get 120 of these, which is used for crafting. And if you're fortunate enough to awaken them to level 5, tier 5, whatnot, you get 500, not prime memory, but shards. 500. Which is, you still need 500 more to get a prime memory for that. So at least you already have 500 and just need to farm 500 more in dispatch. What else? This one, haven't talked about this one. So this one, you can farm materials from Chapter of Fight, and also this one, the one that you can get this from. You click on that and you can see where it gets. You can get it from the Challenge Tower, from the Event Codex when you get to A4, or from the Popstar versus Popstar, the Team Co-op event, the one that has the points thingy, where you get an SS and a BS selector at the end. So once you've gotten the required amount of materials, you can craft this one, and once you've used it, it goes back to 0, or if you have any whatever remaining amount that you have. If you exceeded, say like this one only needs 100, I have 787. So once I crafted this one, that will go to 697. Same goes for the star, the Pop Star, or Psycho Soldier Star Imprint Stone. For this one, you need this for... Wait a minute. Where's this one needed again? Oh, you need to craft this twice for each Imprint Stone. For this one, you get this from there, these various modes. Once you reach 500, I'll be able to craft this, but this is... I think this is for collection purposes again. It's pretty useless, so I don't care if I get it or not. And this one's pretty good. You get this from various modes, from these various modes, and you can just keep on getting the memories that you need for your Halloween fighters. Right now, I need memories for these. These are my priorities. These two. If these two weren't included, my priority would be, of course, Shermie, Mature, and Kula. Top 3 priority. So that's for the crafting event. This one, Lady Chin's event. So these are the rewards. Need to level up this bar. Need to reach level 10. In order for you to level up, you need to collect those Halloween mystery boxes from the 4 participating modes that I mentioned earlier. I'm just gonna repeat that. That's League Match, Fighter Advent, Epic Advent, and what's the fourth one again? Battle Card Dungeon. Unlike the first 3 modes, League Match, and the 2 Advent modes, which is pretty limited daily, for Battle Card Dungeons, you can play as you want, as long as you have the AP. Required AP for your selected level or tier. And once you get those Halloween, just gonna repeat, once you get those Halloween mystery boxes, just go to this one right here under summon. Then just open your mystery boxes. Once you get it'll give you any of these items here. And once you get them, you just need to use that and level up this, consume it, all of them. So right now I'm currently at level 9, and even if you get tons of these, they give you a little amount. So still have 15 days. So I'm confident that I'll get this one and Athena's. I mean, I could use this for geese. And for Athena, the SS one. I'll just skip that for now. And if once I get it, I mean. Well, what else? This is a team co-op event. This one was a team point reward. Got this, I believe most of us, I believe all of us probably got this during day 1. Come on, game, what's happening? You're not like this. Probably it's our internet connection or something going haywire. Which, pretty sweet, got 10 of these. This one, Halloween Fighter Selector, generic memory, something. What else? Dispatch thingies, 20 of these. Some awaken experience capsules and whatnot. Even 100 AP, 20 skip tickets. Individual points is by you reaching these points by getting those. No, not getting those, but by playing those participating modes, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, not. See? Summon fighter 1 time, 100 points. Summon battle card 1 time. Includes the unified banners. And yes, getting if you get 1 Halloween mystery box, it's 50 points per box, if I'm not mistaken. 50 points. Team ranking is, I'm not sure how this. Right now, currently here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that. 3,000. So this is team ranking rewards earned by individual points. Team event page. And I believe that's pretty much it. Oh, another thing. This may not be that useful, but it's a neat feature. Is you can actually set 3 fighters as your main fighter on the home screen. And if you press this one, you can select any 3 fighters. Why is it grade? Should be their level. And should be that. Any of them if you want. Right now I currently have 3 geeses that have 3 different whichever fighter that you have on your main screen, their their specific theme or their theme song plays.
Come on!
So this one is a remix of Gisni Katakori from '96.
Come on!
This one's is Geese theme from King of Fighters 14.
Come on!
This one's his original theme made for King of Fighters All Star for New Year Geese. But right now, among all of Geese's theme versions, this one's on my top 3, the '96 one. Especially if you have listened to the arrange mode, the actual King of Fighters 6 arrange mode. That one was way better than this. And for this one, if you press this one, it'll give you wallpaper mode, where you can take a screenshot and I believe this one's you can tilt it. Yes. And to go back, just press this. Press anywhere on the screen. And I guess that's it. Also, another fun feature is whoever the fighter is on your home screen, and if you press on them or anywhere on them, they'll do something, or they'll react.
Come on!
And it varies depending on the fighter.
Come on! Come on!
Okay, I guess that's pretty much it about my basic tutorial for... And I said quick tutorial, but that wasn't quick. So, since I had some stories to tell and got carried away certain parts. So, okay, Lightning Devil signing out. Stay safe, everyone, and prepare for Queenie. Lightning Devil signing out.